Have you ever felt like you are drifting away from the people you love, especially after experiencing a significant loss? It is a common and often confusing feeling when suddenly, the very connections you might think you need most feel overwhelming. If you find yourself pulling away from others after a loss, it is often a natural and very common response to grief. This behavior is not a sign that you do not care about your loved ones, but rather a protective mechanism and a symptom of the immense emotional and physical energy that grieving consumes. The primary reason for this withdrawal stems from the overwhelming nature of grief itself. When you are grieving, your emotional capacity is often depleted, leaving little energy for social interactions. Your brain is working overtime to process the profound change, leading to something often called grief brain or cognitive fog. This can make even simple conversations feel exhausting. Additionally, there can be a feeling of being misunderstood, or a concern that sharing your true feelings might burden others, leading you to retreat into yourself. Understanding this natural inclination to withdraw is the first step. You can begin by setting realistic expectations for yourself and others. Communicate your needs gently, perhaps by saying, "I love you, but I only have enough energy for a short visit today," or "I am just not up for talking much right now." It is also helpful to identify one or two people with whom you feel safest and most understood, even if interactions are brief. Sometimes just being in the same room with someone supportive, without the pressure to talk, can be comforting. This phenomenon of pulling away is often a temporary stage, a period where your system is trying to conserve energy and process the enormous emotional load. It is not an indication of a permanent change in your personality or relationships. Rather, it is your internal compass recalibrating to a new reality, and it takes time and space to do so. Recognizing this as a normal part of the healing journey can bring a sense of relief and self-compassion. By acknowledging that pulling away is a valid part of your grief process, you can approach your relationships with more understanding and patience. Giving yourself permission to have less social energy, while also gently seeking small, manageable connections, allows you to navigate this challenging time in a way that supports your healing and eventually leads to a more gradual and authentic re-engagement with your support system.
If you found comfort here, like, subscribe, and share so no one grieves alone.